I thought I was gonna die. Like, I thought I was gonna die. Probably the first thing they do at the hospital, but maybe they would give him like IV. So when I hear I thought I was going to die, I usually think like maybe I should take it seriously. Okay, Zade is sleeping, and I am the crazy mom that ran in there and woke him up because, so you guys know he got a fish hook in the eye when he went to boys camp. Okay, so that's just part of, I'm like, I swear, why do I always have to like diagnose people? There's this like mom doctor going on. Like my kids get this like these random things that are just like, oh, that's super rare, like it's not gonna happen, and then it's like, but my kids, it happens to them. So I just feel like crazy. Okay, so Zade had the fish hook in his eye. About a week after the hook went in his eye, he had some stitches up here for a cut, but there was like a puncture wound in here where the actual hook was in. And it was in his like bridge of his nose by his eye right here. So that, they must have just like numbed it and then carefully pulled it out because it just looked like a little pinhole. Anyway, that got all swollen, like it's a thick hard bump and it's red and it's hot to the touch. And so like about a week after, and so I took him to the doctor and the doctor was like, yeah, he needs to start an antibiotic. So we started him on an antibiotic and she's like, he's had a tetanus shot. Let's see, how old is he? When he was 12 and he's 16, so 4 years ago. So she's like, he should be fine. To start the antibiotics. So that was about 4 days ago, 6 days ago maybe. So close to a week ago. He's been on antibiotics. He's like halfway through his dose, but the bump is bigger. It's not getting better. And yesterday he said he went somewhere, and on his way home we told him he could stop in at the Guitar Center store because he likes to hang out at the Guitar Center store. And then when he got home, he was like, Mom, something weird happened when I was in the Guitar Center store. My neck muscle like freaked out and like seized. It hurt so bad that I couldn't breathe and like I could barely swallow. Like he was telling me all this stuff and I'm like, he's like, and it lasted for like 5 minutes and I thought I was gonna die. Like I thought I was gonna die. And I was like, what, Zade? Like, why didn't you call me? He's like, cause then it went away, but now it just like hurts really bad. Like my neck just feels stiff and sore and like it hurts really bad. And I was like, okay. So I said, well, I wonder if it has to do with like your infection in your nose or something. And he was just like, I don't know. I just don't want it to happen again. Anyway, he went to bed and then like all night I'm laying there just thinking like, that sounded weird. Like, so this morning I wake up at like 5:40 and the first thought in my mind was Zade has tetanus. And I was like, what the heck? So I got my phone out and I Googled tetanus symptoms, and sure enough, it was like textbook what he's going through. But I'm like, he has a tetanus shot. Like, but then I was reading and it said, even though you have a tetanus shot, you can still get it, which I'm like, that's stupid. Maybe it's just like not as severe of a case. Because like Evie got chicken pox even though she was vaccinated. So I'm like we're doing all these vaccines and then, oh, but you're still gonna get it. Like I just don't know what to do. So I'm just like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen when my kids. We went to Hawaii like 6 years ago and we went swimming in the Waimea Falls and there was a big sign up that was like, don't swim if you have any cuts because you can get leptospirosis. And sure enough, Ambree had just cut her finger open on a plastic knife. She was trying to cut a lemon and like nicked her finger a teeny bit, and we went swimming and she freaking got leptospirosis from Waimea Falls. I'm like, the chance, what are the odds? So like we had to take her into the ER when we got home a week later when she got like a fever of 105 for like a day or two. And then I finally like, same thing. I was like, she has that freaking leptospirosis. Took her in and they were like, we don't have that in Utah. I'm like, I know, we were in Hawaii. And they were like, okay. Gave her IVs of medicine. Anyway, I went downstairs and I'm like, Zade, we have to go to the hospital right now. Like, he's all, Mom, you're a crazy person. He's such a teenager. Oh my gosh. So Davey's at the temple and I am not physically strong enough to rip him out of bed and force him to go to the hospital. I also know that he's on antibiotics, so that's kind of giving me a little bit of comfort because that's probably the first thing they do at the hospital. But maybe they would give him like IV. And I think that they need to clean out this wound because like it's not getting better. It's getting like more swollen and harder, and like they're going to probably have to lance it and like clean it out really good. So I think we're going to have to go. And I have this infection on my face. It looks like a pimple, but look how swollen it is. I'm like, gall. Is it just going around? Like, hope I don't have it from touching his and then like touching my face. I don't think I've been immunized for a long time. Freak. I don't know what to do. It's a bacterial infection. I don't know if you guys know about tetanus. I've been doing all the research. I feel like a doctor now. But the doctor's office that he was treated at opens in about 40 minutes, and I can't get him out of bed, and I'm not strong enough to carry him, and I don't want to call 911 because he's like breathing and he's fine. Like, I don't think it's an emergency to get an ambulance here, but I do feel like very concerned. So I feel like maybe he'll wake up a little bit in the next 30 minutes and I can drive him over to the doctor's office and just get their opinion. I'm like, I know he has tetanus. I just know it. Maybe it's a super mild form, but like this needs to be taken care of immediately. It is an emergency. And I'm like, my mom heart is just like full on panic mode. Like, you know, that Michael Scott when he's like, nobody panic, but he's like setting things on fire and breaking things. That's what's going on in my head. I'm ready to just call 911, but I have to keep telling myself, like, do not call 911. He's gonna be fine. You figured it out. You just need to get the help that he needs. But I feel so bad for him because these spasms apparently can be so bad that they, like, your bones break themselves. Like, your muscles contract so hard that it can break bones. What? He was describing this intense, like, event that happened in his neck, and I'm like, that's not normal. Poor kid. So we have to get that taken care of today. Just knock it into the, add it onto the list of adversities, this kid. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Hi, my son was in there about a week ago because, well, like 2 weeks ago, he got fish hooked in the face. And then a week ago, we came in for what looked like an infection, and now I'm worried that he has tetanus. He started having muscle spasms in his neck yesterday, like severe. He said that he couldn't swallow, like, and he thought he was gonna die. He was like at a guitar store. He's 16. And then he came home and told me that, and I was just like, that's weird. But then this morning I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I think he has tetanus, and I Googled it, and now I'm horrified. So like, what do I do? Okay, he's on antibiotics. Okay, but like, I think it needs to be cleaned out because it's getting bigger. Like, the infection is like it's like so painful, he won't even let me like touch it. He's only had that muscle spasm one time, and he's vaccinated, and so I'm thinking like it's a mild case, but I just don't know what to do because it's still like this hard bump in his nose. I think it needs to be like cleaned out.
Okay. What's his last name?
Orgill. And then maybe different antibiotics. Like, I wanted you guys to check and see if he's on the right ones. So his first name is Zade, Z-A-D-E. She's like, yeah, you need to come in. 10:15, come in. She's like, do you think he needs to go to the ER? And I was like, I don't think he needs to go to the ER right now. He's only had the one spasm. And I was like, I just think it's a mild case. Anyway, you heard the whole conversation, but she was just like, okay, yeah, let's get him in and evaluate. Okay, update. They were like, yeah, he needs to be seen. But then I got in the office and the doctor took one look at it and he was like, he's fine. Just make sure he keeps taking his antibiotics. He'll be fine. He's like, if it was tetanus, his whole body would be like completely seizing up. And I was like,
no, he just said it would be on like both sides.
On both sides, everywhere at the same time, just like, and I was like, okay. It's not what the internet says, but okay. He goes, I think it'll resolve itself. He's like, I think he's fine. So that's what we're going with right now. But do you think because he's on the antibiotics that it will be, that it's fine? But like, luckily, I just don't know what to think. Yeah, he said it would normally be on both sides, not just the one side. So I think he's fine. Are you mad at me for dragging you into the doctor's?
I know.
He's kind of mad at me, and I was like, the doctor was like, no, she's bright. She's a bright person to check that. He's like, I think it's worth checking with what happened to you. So Zade was just like, told you, Mom, I'm fine. I'm like,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
that was your attitude though, kind of just like,
I didn't do that.
And the doctor was even like, teenagers, aren't they great? And I was like,
You
actually
were telling
really
me
do
the
love
wrong
teenagers.
information, and I said, well, actually,
I wasn't
that-
telling you the wrong information. I Googled it. That's what it said on the internet.
No, you were telling me what happened with my throat. You said you couldn't swallow. I said, no, Mom, that's not actually true. It was just hard to swallow.
Okay, sorry. Couldn't and different is different than hard to swallow.
Couldn't
It's
and
hard.
different is different?
Couldn't is different than hard to swallow. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe I was being a little dramatic, but you also admitted to being a little dramatic when you said, quote, I thought I was going to die yesterday. So when I hear, I thought I was going to die, I usually think like, maybe I should take it seriously. And you promised me you would never poop in your diaper again, huh? Mm-hmm. He said, I was changing them yesterday. And he goes, Mom, I will never poop in my diaper again, I promise. Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. Say it again. Are you gonna poop in your diaper ever again? Yeah. Are you never gonna poop in your diaper again? You contradicted yourself. I said the two different things and you said yes to both.
Okay, kids, are you ready to go to the water park? Yeah! 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 Yeah!
The dog before me and Ender?
Yeah! It was in order of operations. Yeah!
I can't find
Yeah!
All right, did find Frankie's swimming suit, and then we started going, and then we were out of gas. So now we have to fill up. And the kids are not mad because they like beg to go get treats. Even though you have to eat the treats before you go in the park because they don't let you bring food in, so you're gonna have to eat the treats now, so don't buy too much.
It landed on his feet.
Oh, okay, I think where Evie's gonna spend her tooth money that she has left over is right here at the gas station. You wanna buy that with your own money? It's too bad you don't have any money. But I'll buy them for me and you can share with Mom Tax, okay?
I already got these in the...
Okay, it's time to go. Checking out.
Okay, guys, who's ready to go swimming? Not me and Ender. Because we forgot our swimming suits.
If you go
You
home
ready?
get Frank's floaty, you don't have a floaty either.
I could go get them for you. What else you got in there, Ender?
Ender, put them in here.
Mary Poppins purse.
What's her name?
Magic, Ender. Are you sneaking it?
No.
Guilty, guilty, guilty.
You're so strong.
Frank's in charge of the wagon. Frankie said, look for cars.
Okay, I found the tweens.
She's an adult.
Oh, I found the adult. And the tween? Are you?
I'm not a tween.
What are you?
I'm a teenager.
Okay,
I'm 14.
I'm a man.
the adult, the teenager, and the man. Okay, what have you guys been up to so far?
We went down shotgun once. I mean,
Which one's shotgun?
We went down caving, I mean.
Which one's that?
It's that big blue one over there.
The
one
steepest
that's
steep one, or the one that goes down this?
The one that's leaking right there with the tube.
Oh, right here.
The big blue one, but further back.
The turquoise-ish one. Yeah. Is that your favorite one? Is that the one you spin around on?
I got a new record of 16 spins.
I didn't believe it.
Daisy doesn't believe it.
I'll take the GoPro down and go.
Didn't send it. How many did you get?
Half a spin.
One
Were
single
you
half.
backwards the whole time?
I was just backwards.
You didn't try?
No, because it was so
I've
fast.
mastered going down it.
That's because you're tall.
16 spins, Zade.
I don't touch the ceiling, I just touch the side. slide.
That turquoise one, not the blue one, but the one right behind it. That's a little light turquoisey blue.
How big is the line, Zade?
I'll get 20 this next time.
Are you guys going?
It's pretty long.
Okay, count it. Count it, Zade.
I will.
Okay.
Going to the lazy room.
Hey, Daddy,
Let's
should
go to
I
the wave
on
pool.
slide? Turquoise one?
If you want.
Alright, we found a hollow mouth, so we made some eyes and a nose and a hat.
Don't eat me. Ow, ow, you poked my eye out. I'll make you sick.
Did you hear that, EB?
No.
This is gonna take a while. Frank's insisting on him pulling the wagon up this hill.
I was like,
He won't let you.
You got it? Don't watch out for the garbage can, Frank. Yeah, you got this.
Good job, Frankie.
Go, Frank.
Started yelling at the girls when they first started pushing it.
Want me to help?
Ender, what happened? We came over here, we were yelling your name. Here's your shoes right here. Frankie, you're so strong. Going up that hill all by yourself. You got a little caboose over here helping, I think.
No, he's just dragging me along.
Yeah.
for the kitty slide, and I am filming you right now. Wait, really? Oh, you're actually filming. Look at Munchkins, guys. I bought it from the gas station.
Okay, guys, ending the vlog now. Kind of bummed I missed out on all the Splash Summit. Paula, what did you think of that place? You ever been?
It's pretty good.
Do they have water parks in Madrid?
No, we don't have fun in Madrid.
Do you even live in Madrid? Like,
No.
do you just cry every day because it's not America?
Yeah, because I don't have freedom.
You don't even have freedom there? Like, it's not America, okay?
Yeah,
I'm sorry for you.
sorry I'm not.
There's no water parks?
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's really hot there.
Do we have cars?
I hope so. We have cars. You have a Fiat. I really want to see it. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the vlog. Fine, good and everything. I had to run over to our house and fix the camera. I got knocked over by a worker. It's all good now. Thanks for watching. Fine, good and everything. See you tomorrow.
Find good in everything.